Alright guys, welcome to my channel. This is Dario Nichols. I'm here recording for you West Indies versus New Zealand. The second test, sorry. We did the first test last week. You know West Indies lost that one. Give me a second. Camera adjusting it. Right. Excuse me. Usually I ask Luke to join me like he did last week, but um, for now, I think it's going to be solo this week. Unless he wants to join in later, we do a round table discussing it. But for tonight, it's just going to be me solo, so the video should not take as long. Let me just get straight into it. Listen, subscribe to my channel, DJN Inspires here, and we're going to cover all cricket content. Let me know if you want me to start doing articles. I was going to do articles on cricketers' careers, but I don't know if you guys want me to do that. If you do, I'll do it. I have no problem doing that, but I'm not going to do it if there's not a demand for it. I'll just keep doing the reviews for now. I'm supposed to start reviewing soccer, but I think I may leave that for the quarterfinals, the knockout stage. I'll just see how that goes. Okay, so let's get into this game. And like I said, it should not be that long of a review. So, yeah, just bear with me tonight. So, coming into this game, West Indies made a few changes. Um, Powell was replaced by Craig Brackett. I thought that was a very good move. I I think I think Powell plays very well, but I'm not sure if it's a case where Powell is the sole guy that they want to be relying on to bring into this team to perform. I mean, he didn't play too bad last game, but maybe that's what the selectors is looking at. They wanted someone to go a little bit, make a little bit more runs. And Craig Brackett's a very good cricketer, so it doesn't matter. I think Craig Brackett was a good option here, and yeah, I have no option here, and you can see he performed very well. Um, Blackwood came in to replace Samuel. Finally, Samuels gets dropped. I do not know why it took so long for Samuels to get dropped. He's not been playing good for a long, long time. And it's finally time they got rid of Samuels. Let him go rest himself or something. Very happy with that choice. I was one of the guys rooting for Samuels to go every set. Said I'm glad he's finally gone. I think Samuels is a good cricketer, but I don't know what's wrong with him right now. People are telling me, the injury he took in his head offset him. Um, but he's not performing. So yeah, what can you do about that? Also, we have Shannon Gabriel coming in for Shillingford. Now, some people were saying that Shillingford should not have been dropped, but Shillingford is not in the team for his batting, he's in this team for his bowling, and Shannon Gabriel is needed on that kind of wicket. Um, and Trinidad is a very good wicket, so you didn't really want two spinners in the team. Really didn't. There's really no need for it. So hey, this selection there. For the New Zealand team, there were no changes made, and I think that was expected. So let's get into it. So day one here we have Rutherford coming into the team. Oh, sorry, there was a change. Rutherford came in. My bad. Rutherford came into the team. Rutherford came in to replace Peter Fulton. So it seems like the selectors were listening to me last week when I said Rutherford should have been in the team. Um, and Peter Fulton left because Peter Fulton did nothing at all to earn that spot. So good riddance with him. Um, Rutherford came in the team, yeah. Rutherford came in, and did Rutherford make a big impact in this game? Nope. Rutherford just made three. He was given out with a lovely outswinger by Jerome Taylor. Um, and that was the end of him. Lovely catch in the slip by Gill. And that was the end of that. The second wicket did not fall so quickly. The score trickled from 1 for 16 when Rutherford got out to 120. So once again, you see a good third wicket, a second wicket partnership there. Sorry, second wicket partnership between the two guys there. Kane Williamson and once again Tom Latham, who's been in incredible form. He ended up making 82 before the next wicket fell, and This was Tom Latham's third successive 50, so Tom Latham's a lot of form. I like how he bats and he really gets the score going. He's really a good batsman. Um, Looking through it here, Kenny Williamson top edge of ball into the fielder's hand down that long leg. That was Jason Holo coming on. Shannon Gabriel, good delivery, good bouncer. Shut up, Kenny Williamson for 42, and that was 120 for two. The next wicket did not take excessively long to fall again. This time it was Tom Latham who was pushing at the ball away from his body, and he hit it right into Tursted's hand, which is a very good catch by Ben. So you see, Tom Latham get going. Thought he was going to make 100, but he didn't in this game, and that happened for him. That was the end of that for him. So moving forward, we got through the rest of the match. Let's see who else. McCullum was given out LBW after originally being told he was not out. It's a ball that, if I remember correctly, it came back in and it it was, I think they called it height, I wasn't sure, but it was ruled to be out. So McCullum didn't stick around, he made four. I don't know, to me, Brandon McCullum does not look as sharp as he once used to look. I know back in the day, Brendan McCullum was a very sharp cricketer, and you always look for Brendan McCullum to make runs. But these days, I don't know, maybe he's getting old or something, and he's not really shining as bright as he used to. But yeah, only four from him today, and the team continued on. Neeson flashed at a wide one outside his off stump, and he hit it straight into Gale's hand and slipped. Neeson didn't make too much runs this time, just 15. Good bowling again by Jerome Taylor. BJ Watling. Well, BJ Watling didn't do anything I can speak of to give him praise this time. He went for not pushing out a ball again outside his off stump. A lot of these guys got to push out the ball. I don't know. The ball post probably not coming to the bat the way they wanted. They had to reach for it, as opposed to Jamaica where it was coming onto the bat nicely and they were able just to smack the ball away on the ground. This time they weren't so lucky. So that's that for them. Saudi, same thing. Uh, Ben bowled a very good ball to Selvey. It turned back in lovely, and that was the end of it. Bravo took a very good catch because Craig was once again pushing at the ball too, caught it slip, and who's the last guy to get out here? Boat got LBW as well. Good bowling by Ben again. Ben is a very good bowler, and if I had a choice between taking Sunuma Ben and taking Shane Shillingford, give me Sunuma Ben. I mean, he's a great bowler. He knows how the game works, and he knows how to get wickets, and he showed this in the series. So look at the West Indies figures. Taylor top scorer there with 4 for 34. Ben was a close second with 3 for 73. And everyone that they used 4 bowlers for this whole game, and all 4 contributed. So that's a very good start for West Indies. And I need to see more bowling like this. I hate it. The West Indies go out there and they bowl a bunch of garbage all over the place. And they get smacked all over the boundary. And these guys know how to bowl and attack, but they just don't do it. So I'm very thankful for this innings here. That was very good. So New Zealand ended up making 221 the first test, and West Indies were set into bat. They figured West Indies was going to go in and, just smash the ball around. Well, that was not the case to be at first because, what do we have here? We have, who do we have? We have Gale read out, and he made one. Took him a little while to get going, but he made one until he was bowled beautifully by a Bolt outswinging Yorker. So Bolt bowled that delivery like a champ. I really thought it was fantastic bowling from Bolt. And Gale didn't hang around at all. Disappointed in this year from Gale, but we know what was to come later, so we don't mind that too much. They ended up the day being 6 for 1, and that was the end of it on the first day. So we have day 2 now. West Indies resuming 6 for 1. And what do we have here? We have Craig Bradford, Cinema Band. Cinema Band didn't hang around very long. He only made 4, and he eventually fell. Both Selvey, get the bowling by Selvey there. You would expect that. Cinema Band just being night watchman and all. Kurt Edwards and Craig Bradford went out there and they batted and put on 109 for the 3rd wicket, which for the partnership probably I don't know, 93 thereabout. Kurt Edwards batted very well. You know, I'm a Kurt Edwards fan. I always like Kurt Edwards. I thought against England when he went on to England, he just didn't gel very well with the conditions, and it showed in his batting. But I think he's improving, and you know, me and Luke always. Well, Luke was saying he thinks he's going to become the next West Indies captain. You know, I have a problem with that because I think he really can bat. And just his technique, he probably just needed to get accustomed to the conditions. And you see in this series, he batted very well. So 55 there from him, and yeah, he batted very well there for that 55. He eventually fell though. Caught Watling, Bo Selby, caught behind the wicket. And then we have Darren Bravo and Craig Brathwaite show. You know, I thought those two guys went up there and they stole the show. You know, they really reminded me, as I saw Barry Wilkinson say it from West Indies, he was from the Caribbean, the commentator, the sports analyst. Sorry, he was saying that you know that Craig Brathwaite and Darren Bravo reminded him of Brian Lara and Shannon Paul back in the day. And I thought this innings was very good from the two of them. I thought they batted really well. I I think they were very fluent in their innings, and they were able to help West Indies go in at the lunch interval, 124 for three, trailing by 97 runs. We have after lunch, Bradford will go on to make his half century. Ray stopped the game for a little bit, but um, he went out there and batted. Just skimming over some of the stuff here, um, and they batted and ended up putting the score up to 291, which was close to the end of the day. It ended up with Darren Bravo falling, hitting over the top, trying to hit over the top. He was caught. Craig Williamson. I mean, that would happen, you know. The only gripe in this game of West Indies was the fact that West Indies lost wickets at the end of the day. I don't know why West Indies have good starts. They get going, they look really fluent, and then at the end of the day, they just lose wickets. Um, I that's a problem with West Indies games because I know watching like a lot of old cricket games like Australia or even West Indies back in the day, the 80s, 70s, etc., and the early 90s, that those guys will go out there and bat a whole day. You couldn't get those men out. But West Indies, they bat really well and then they just lose their start. They go out there, they do some nonsense, and then that's the end of the game for them. Um, and they put the team under pressure. It didn't happen in this case, but I want to see more consistency on that front. I don't go out there and just make runs and then go back in the pavilion. So we have Bravo and Brathwaite going before the close of the day play. Leaving West Indies 310 for 5. Shannon Paul and Roach came out, and that would have been day the end of day two there for them. So they would have had a lead close to the end of the day of 89 runs. It's actually a very good lead. 310 for 5 is how they ended that day. West Indies went on to build on that lead. Roach didn't hang around excessively long. What did Roach made here? I think Roach made, what, 6? Yeah, he didn't hang around very much longer. Um, he's trying to run for 23 more runs, but he didn't really add anything else. He fell. You have Blackwood, I'm very impressed with Blackwood. You know, very impressed. He took over Martin Samuel's spot. I thought he batted really well. And he's like I don't know, a T20 player or something. The way he came out and just smacked the bowling around. Let me see if I can find out quickly here how Blackwood does, Jermaine Blackwood does in a domestic level. Um, see what his information is here. Okay, let me see. Jermaine Blackwood at the domestic level, how is he doing? Well, domestically, he has 17 matches. His highest was 147. He averages 41. He has 300s and 750s. So he's very good at domestic level, and he's only 22 years of age. So, I remember seeing Jermaine Blackwood play for Jamaica in this. I think it was the CPL competition. No, not the CPL. It's another T20 competition we had here a few years ago. I can't remember. I don't think it's CPL though, but it could be. I can't remember anyways. But he batted very well. So he came out here with that same attitude, and he hits the ball really well. I mean, the first thing I saw, you hit the ball straight back over the bowler's head for 6. Comfortable, and I was impressed. I mean, the guy came back. So I think Myron Simmons going to have a challenge on his hand if he can't produce. Blackwood batted very well. Shannon Paul fell by patting out to Saudi. As Ian Bishop said, Shannon Paul got this way down in New Zealand, patting out to Saudi, and he got LBW. Same thing happened here again, so he didn't get another 50. Can't fault Shannon Paul for that. I mean, he is still a great player. One of the best players that he's ever produced, and the best player, in my opinion, that they have in the team right now. Most consistent. There's some people may not think Shannon Paul is the best player in the team, but it's opinion. But the stats also do speak for themselves, so I won't get into that right now. Shannon Paul fell. Randy ran out there and backed very well before he fell. Caught Taylor. Bo Neeson played well for 32. I realized that Randon is playing a bit more of a mature role as a captain. I think that's very good. I think he's slowly stepping into that echelon. I know there's a lot of criticism behind Randon becoming captain, but I think the guy's doing his job. So I won't give him too much heat for that right now. I'll wait to see after the series over how he really performs overall and rate him as a captain. Probably do a video on that. But yeah, that's Randon there. Blackwood eventually got out for a good innings of 63. And West Indies, how did they end this innings? They ended up this innings making. I had it written down here. How did they end it? West Indies ended this innings. Okay, they went into lunch right 300 and 300 onwards. 456 for 8. Okay, eventually were bowled out for 460, having a lead of 239, and giving New Zealand a chance to knock off 239 runs. So I mean, the game's looking good. I didn't think West Indies was going to lose at this point, but West Indies is very unpredictable, so I don't like to get my hopes up too much for them. For years of watching cricket, I just know West Indies will make a disaster of a situation where they're winning. So it's good to see this game that didn't happen, but continue on. The New Zealanders came out, and it didn't take long before the first wicket fell. Actually, so let's look at New Zealand's second innings. Brandon McCullum was pushed up. They already got LBW to a ball he believed was going down the left side. I think the umpire gave him not out. I can't remember. I think the umpire gave him not out. And he was ruled out by Taylor. Taylor got the wicket. It was LBW. Just hit the top of the leg stump, I think it was. So I guess he felt unfortunate there. But, like I said, Brandon McCullum, I'm not sure what's going on with him these days. Brandon McCullum used to be a very, very, very exciting cricketer to watch. I guess he may be getting to that point in his career now, but I don't want to rate him too hard yet. We'll see in time how it goes from there. So that first wicket fell at 9, and the next wicket, once again, the Williamson and Latham, they battled really well together. This time though, Latham would fall caught Brathwaite for 36. He didn't hang around as long, but he still made an impact. What else do we have here? We have Kane Williamson going. Bo Roach caught Randon. I think he was pushing at that one too. What else we have? We have Neeson. Made 7 this time. Caught him Mo Ben. Ross Taylor. He fell for 36. I'm just skipping over some of these things. I don't want to make the review extremely low. Ross Taylor fell for 36. Then you had Rutherford coming down the order. I guess Rutherford was injured. He made 13. LBW Taylor. So you got the same with Brandon McCullum. Just pointing that out. Saudi fell 14. Saudi fell for 15. Both of those. And Craig fell for 67. All 3 of those wickets falling at the hands of Roach. So Roach bowled much better in this innings. And then you got Bo getting out by Randy. And leaving New Zealand with 331 all out. But that was, so I skipped ahead a day here. But that was actually day 5. that actually ended in day 5 because they ended up 226 for 8, I think, at the end of day 4. Man, something I just don't get with West Indies at times is why do they, why can't they finish a game in the time that they're supposed to finish a game? Why does West Indies have to come back the next day? I mean, that was just annoying. That's one thing. That's another thing I didn't like. Was the game should have been finished in day 4. There's no way West Indies should have gone out there and have to come back day 5 and wrap up the game. If that was New Zealand, West Indies would have gotten ball out on day 4 and the game would have done on day 4. But West Indies needs to learn to have this attacking mentality that the old West Indies players have, where they used to finish the game immediately. I was watching the old Curtly Ambrose game. He took 7 for 1 wicket, 7 for 1 in a spell. It's a very devastating thing. I think I posted it to my Twitter channel. He bowled devastating. You know, West Indies players still lack that ruthlessness. There's no way you should be 226 for 8 and coming back the next day and batting on. Never should have happened, but it did. And that's something that West Indies need to look at. Yes, we won this game, but that's something that gripes me, the fact that they go up there and they bat that way. 226 for 8, had to come back the next day and perform. And I don't get that. I really don't accept that you should be playing that way at this level. Finish off the game, go and rest yourself, get the extra day to rest yourself and recuperate. Anyways, not getting too upset over this here because I've not been feeling very well, so I'll leave that one alone. So how much do the West Indies have to make now? West Indies have to go on and make. West Indies have to end up making. I think it was 93 or something like that. I think West Indies had to make 93. 93, yes, had to make 93 to win this game. Well, Chris Gayle out there like a house of fire. Spat the ball all over the park. Avion 52 made the second fastest 50, combining with Shane Shiniford. Showing Shane Shiniford that what you can do, I can do 10 times better. So 80 for Gayle 52, 14 for Craig Brathwaite. He batted well, put on 94. For the 94, 95, yeah, 95 for this pair. And West Indies walks out of this game victorious. And that ties the series up 1-all. So good job there by the West Indies. The man of the match award, who did it go to now? It went to Craig Brathwaite. Very good innings from Craig Brathwaite. Excuse me. I really like Craig Brathwaite. I mean, I know of Craig Brathwaite personally because he's from Barbados, where I'm from. And Craig Brathwaite just came on the scene, man, and he just started making hundreds after hundreds after hundreds. Every time I turn on the TV, I was hearing Craig Brathwaite made another 100. Craig Brathwaite made another 100. He came into the West Indies team a couple of years back, but he did not perform because he was not ready for that level of cricket yet. And I didn't have a problem with him coming in because I knew he wouldn't have stayed in the team, but he needed to get a little experience because he batted a little bit too slow. He pushed at the ball a bit too much, you know, and yeah, he didn't look too comfortable. This time he looks more relaxed. He's taking his time up there, and he's getting the strike rotate. He's still a very young guy, 21 years of age, I think it's how old he is, but he's batting much better. And I hold a high hope for him. Kirapo is good, but I've been a Gayle hater at Test cricket level because I don't think that Chris Gayle should play Test cricket. I think he's a great cricketer, but I think it's not his game. Give a youngster a chance. But the way he's playing now, I can't fault him too much. So that's it. I thought New Zealand played good. Rutherford didn't impress me in this game the way I thought he would have. Brandon McLeod, he's not performing like he once did, and I think the selection is maybe noticing that in that direction. I think there may be some adjustments there. For West Indies team, Shannon Gabriel bowled pretty good. Kemar Roach has improved. I think he's a wicket-taking bowler. Ben bowled good as always. Taylor bowled good as always. Blackwood batted great. Shanda Paul, hey, what can you say about him? Always great. I'm overall happy with the performance. I'm just very upset over the fact that the guys could not go up there and finish a game in day 4 and have to make a 5th day. They need to work on that. get ruthless in your cricket game. Otherwise, West Indies are going to go out there. They're going to make us feel good because a lot of people probably feel good about this game. And then they're going to go back to the same nonsense again, get beat the same way again because the guys are not ruthless on that field. Show me some passion like you show me in this game. Work harder at it, and you'll see West Indies go further. I really do believe we can go further again. That's why I watch cricket, because I believe that my team can go far again. But if the guys come out here and play the same garbage all the time, what do you expect to happen? And that's what I don't want to see. I want to see cricketers working hard, playing the game, diving for the ball, spending hours in the net. Not all about money and, whatever else they want out there these days. Work hard and you can see the results of the game. Anyways, I don't know how long this review is, but I'll wrap up here. Listen, guys, like the video below, subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at Darman24. You can follow me on Facebook, Gary Nichols. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you want me to do any articles, just hit me up. I can write some articles on this. I was going to do a blog site on it, separate a blog website just for this. But it's up to you guys if you really want me to. I do have a blog site though, but it's not for sports related matters at the moment. If you're interested, you can head over to dgeninspires.wordpress. Sorry, dgeninspires.wordpress.com. I'll put it in the link below when this video is over. So yeah, thank you guys for watching me. Whoever's going to see this video later, who was watching or is watching, whoever, thank you guys for watching me. And yeah, I'm out. Have a good night and good game for West Indies. The next game will be on Thursday. I don't know if I'll do a panel review before that time with Luke or whoever else wants to join, but this may be it. So I'll see you guys on Thursday, and yeah, good job West Indies. Keep it up. I'm out.